Hi everyone, this is a tutorial about AirMagnet SurveyMobile. This is a tablet-based application similar to AirMagnet Survey Pro, which runs on a laptop. I'm going to show you how we use this application on the tablet. First thing you need to do is install the software on the tablet. And before you do that, you need to make sure that you have the latest version of AirMagnet Survey Pro on your laptop. When you install version 9.0 of AirMagnet Survey Pro on your laptop, 9.0 or higher, it will also copy in the application that would be installed on the tablet PC. It'll be in a directory, in the AirMagnet directory on your laptop. You simply connect the tablet PC or the tablet to the PC and copy the file SurveyMobile.apk to the tablet. And this is the actual application that will run on the tablet. As you can see, I've installed it here it's in the download directory. I also copied over a JPEG file that we're going to use for a floor plan when we do a sample survey in a little bit. So once you have the application over on the laptop, you simply click that icon, it will install it, it'll ask you a few questions, and it's ready to go. In order to enable it, you'll see it creates an icon on the tablet called SurveyMobile. Simply click it, and you'll see there are 6 sub-applications that are part of AirMagnet SurveyMobile. The first one is User Experience. This lets you actually go in and exercise your wireless links, being able to demonstrate how the link will work when downloading audio or video or YouTube or anything else. So this is a handy app. There's also a Device Finder app. This is used similar to the AirMagnet Spectrum XT app, where you can try to locate a single device. It gives you kind of a Geiger counter pointer, and you'll see in the lower left-hand corner of the screen the signal strength is showing up there. So you can use that as a guide to when the signal starts to get stronger. Helps you locate a device. There's also a Discovery app. This basically collects any kind of wireless data that the application sees. Okay, so how do we go about doing an actual survey? First, we create a project, go into the projects. Now, you can import a project. If you've already created a project on one tablet, you could email it to someone and have them import it into another tablet. You cannot create a project on AirMagnet Survey Pro Windows version and then import it. That feature isn't available yet. Or you can create one from scratch, which is what we're going to do here. I'll give it a name. We'll call it Test 5. Create it, activate it. Now, if we want to do a survey, we need a floor plan. So if you remember, I had already copied in a floor plan that we can use. And the first thing you do with the floor plan, of course, is to scale it. You simply drag these little circles to a known 2 points that you can measure between. Now, I've already measured this earlier, and I know that the distance is 108 feet. Then you simply say calculate, save, and now we're ready to do a survey. Click that icon, you'll see the floor plan. At the bottom of the screen is a colored scale which shows you the intensity of the signal strength. There's also a little icon to allow you to change some of the configuration parameters. You can change to do auto sampling or not. The propagation of the signal that shows on the heat map. You can change the minimum signal strength that you want to see. There's also the ability to do a throughput test And in order to do that, it downloads a large PDF file to exercise the link while the test is being performed. And you can also select an SSID that you want to use. So we'll save that. And if you notice, the icon here says signal. I can hit that, and that will be the throughput test. It just toggles back and forth between those two. There's also an icon that allows you to filter out things you don't want to see. If you're not interested in signal strength or SSID or channel, you can filter them out. Okay, so to start the survey, we hit the start button. Start marking our breadcrumb trail on the map, similar to how you would do with AirMagnet Survey Pro. When you're done, you'll see it creates a heat map for you. If you touch anywhere on the heat map, it will give you the data that it collected at that point. It will show you MAC address, channel, SSID, and signal strength. It does not collect SNR or any noise values. And of course, anywhere you tap, it will give you the information. Now, in this case, since I really didn't walk, it's giving me the same information everywhere. When I'm done, I can save this. I can give it a name. We'll call it Test 5. Save it. And now when I look in my tasks and results folder, you'll see there's a Test 5 out there. So every time you do a survey of a floor plan and save it, it will show up in the task results folder. Now, probably you're going to want to take that data and be able to bring it up in the full version of AirMagnet Survey Pro on the laptop and be able to print reports and look at the data like you normally would. So in order to do that, you need to export the data. You simply touch and hold, and you'll see it gives you the ability to export to Survey Pro. So I say export to Survey Pro. It does that. And now I'm ready to go to my laptop. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'll put the tablet off to the side here. And I'm plugging in my USB connection to my laptop. And it asks me if I want to look at the files on the tablet. This is the directory structure on the tablet. And if you notice, there's a folder right here for SurveyMobile. We click that. There's a projects folder. And you see there's a test 5 folder, which is one that we created. There's also a temp folder. And in this temp folder, you see a zip file, test5.zip. This is where it actually takes the files that we need for Survey Pro, zips them up so that you can now copy them to your laptop. So what I'm going to do is copy the zip file, and I'm going to go ahead and run it and extract the values. And now I'm ready to go. I've got a test 5 folder, and you notice that the files now look very similar to what we would expect to see on the full version of AirMagnet Survey Pro. So let's bring it up now, and let's open that project. And as you can see here, looks very similar to what we're used to seeing. You see the breadcrumb trail. Let's activate the data. And there's our heat map. And again, just like we would normally in AirMagnet, you can click and see what data it sees at that point. We can also go and print reports. Just keep in mind that there will not be any noise or SNR values when you go to print your reports. Otherwise, it's a very useful tool if you need to use a tablet in an environment It doesn't take a lot of skill to use the tablet. Of course, you can see that it's a very minimal subset of AirMagnet Survey Pro that runs on it. Thank you very much for your time.